We stand together, we stand as one. We will not be broken, we'll overcome. This is our battle cry, oh hear our drum. We will not be silenced, our voice is one. We stand with power, a heavy force. We come to triumph with no remorse. This is our call to all.
Stolen Spirits is a dedicated community focused on raising awareness and advocating for justice for missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. MMIWG, through shared stories, resources, and activism, our mission is to shed light on these often overlooked cases, provide support for affected families, and honor the spirits of those who have been lost.
Hey everyone, welcome in.
Hello everyone.
I can't get my camera my thing right today. Anyways, sorry, I'm reading something. Wanted to say welcome in everyone. I hope this is a good live. Is my camera too high? I can't tell.
Looks good.
Today we're going to be doing things a little bit different. It's not the normal panel setting that we usually do. We're going to talk about a few different things. And then after we show some flyers, we're going to bring up some past family members that had, how do I say that? Some members, some family that were here before. You guys help me out. I'm struggling today.
For cases that we've covered in the past, their family members are coming back to give any updates that they may have, or just to continue sharing their story, basically.
Thanks, Nicole. I'm not with it today. So, anyways, yeah, we're here to celebrate. Also, we've reached 10,000 members on our Facebook page. Actually, we were supposed to do this at 10,000. We are less than 200 away from actually 11,000 now. And Nicole, what did you say we were at on here?
We just reached 500, a little over, I think 502.
Which is really good for us because we haven't been. Hold on one second. Zach, I just got a message saying Kayla can't join the chat for some reason. Yeah, anyways, where I can't help her on here. I don't know if you could send her a link maybe, or I don't. She should be able to get into the chat.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, it is. Who's all in here, by the way? I've seen Chris is in here, Miss Fred, Kevin, Chicken Snake, Mustang Granny. We appreciate you all being here. Bear with me. I'm like we have our house up for sale, and I just know that we're waiting for somebody to come and look at it now. So if I go blank for a minute, it's because somebody's here. So I'm all nervous about it. But so anyways, yeah, we're gonna go over some flyers, just a few flyers, and then we're gonna see who's here family wise, who wants to come up first, and then later we're gonna open the panel to I'm sorry, I'm getting messages, that's why. We're gonna open the panel to the chat and see if anybody wants to come up and say hi, tell us what they think of our page, or if they like us, if they think we suck, just whatever. Like it's gonna be different tonight, just hey Tattoo.
And more relaxed.
Yeah, more relaxed and
than normal.
It'll be open panel here in a little bit. Man, I don't know what's wrong with me right now. Before we do that though, because this is also our 1 year anniversary. It all hit at the same time for Stolen Spirits on our Facebook page. And before we do that, I wanted to go ahead and thank my group, our group. Um, Man, I don't even know where to start. Zach is amazing, and I feel bad for him because I work on this day and night, and most people are sleeping, and I'm messaging Zach, hey, Zach, can you fix this? Hey, Zach, whatever. And then there's Nicole, um, which I can always count on. Same thing. She's amazing at fixing everything. They don't let me touch buttons. Everybody knows why. But she's amazing at that. She's the one who I pull all the information for the flyers, and she's the one who puts them together, sends it back, we get them posted. And she's a busy mama. Me and her both got kids with special needs, and we're like running crazy all the time. But so yeah, I appreciate them both, like love them dearly. And then we have Barbarossa. She's not here tonight. She should be in Tamat here pretty quick, but she's part of our group, and she's also amazing. She helps when she can as well. She's in the middle of moving also, so it's hard for her to. She'll be back full time once her move is complete. So until then, and then we also have Jason. Some of you know him as Funky. We miss him. Uh, we He has finally got his liver transplant, so he's in the process of healing now. So if you all could keep him in your prayers, we want him back here as soon as possible. We miss him as our friend. We miss him just talking to him, period. So yeah, keep him in your prayers. That would be really great.
Definitely. And we thank you too, because you work your butt off as well. I mean, you're up most of the night, every night, pulling the information. That's not an easy task either. And making sure that, finding the one, or, marking the ones that are found. And you do most of the work here. We're more the technical part, but you're doing most of the actual work. And you're doing amazing.
Thanks, Nicole. Go ahead, Zach.
Hello, my name is Zach. I help Brady with the technical stuff on Facebook and YouTube. I also update flyers if someone is found or passed. Just want to thank Brady for wanting Nicole, Barb, Funky and I as your team. I really appreciate your passion and dedication to a heartfelt cause. I couldn't be more grateful to be on this journey with you guys.
Thanks. I didn't know you guys want to say anything like that. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's what we do is not easy. We know there's a lot of different missing persons pages out there and everything, but again, our group is going through a lot. Like I said, Jason's out with his transplant and stuff, and Barb's in the middle of moving, and there's me and Nicole with kids with special needs. Zach, we just bug him constantly because we can, but it's it's rewarding. It's really rewarding when we're able to stamp one of those flyers located, or when a parent calls and says, hey, we found my child. Like it's very rewarding, but at the same time, it's very emotional. Just like today, we just had to stamp one deceased. So it does wear on you, and I will stay up nights doing this. So like, I don't have enough sleep. That's probably why I can't talk half the time. But we're just happy we're able to help the families, or try to help as much as we can. I wouldn't stop doing it. Like I couldn't do it without my group though. Like I said, Zach and Nicole have been kicking it's our channel, some ass lately, like really helping, because we've been pretty swamped. Like there's been people who, we appreciate the comments that we do get. We get a lot of nice messages, people saying that they like what we're doing, they thank us, and just a lot of positive feedback. We've had a couple that not so positive feedback, people saying about we don't put the tribes on our flyers, or we can't put the tribes on the flyers, not if they're not listed. Not all Native American people are enrolled in a tribe, and there's just a lot more to it than people think. And sometimes these people that we're trying to help don't even have a last name or don't have, we put out the information that we can. We can't make up any information. It is what it is. So if you see something on our flyers that's not there, it's not because we're not caring to put it on. It's because it's not out there for us to put. And, we know somebody's eyes are brown, but we can't guess that they're brown because they might behave like there's a few people like that, or that think that it's racist because we don't put different races. Well, we each have our own personal page as well. And I do post everybody on my page. And I do also help mod for a couple of groups. Chris has some groups that I help with as well. And we do everybody's there. And eventually I would like to start another group. Nicole and Tech like that yet. I would like to start another group and cover every race and everything. The reason I started with MMIW is because of my family, because of what things have happened and what I've seen, and it doesn't get enough coverage and stuff. So we started there because that's what was where I felt I needed to start. But what was I gonna say? Like I would eventually like to do that, but I can honestly say right now, with the amount of people, Native Americans, Indigenous people that we have missing, it's hard for us to keep up right now and get every person and every flyer. So for us to take on another group right now, it's just not, how do you say it, you guys? It just wouldn't work, but eventually maybe one day. Anyways, I just wanted to word vomit there for a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my first flyer. Or no, Nicole is. Zach is. Somebody else is. Hi, Annabella. Who else is in here? Hi, Lexi. Trying to say hi to everybody. I'm blind, so if I don't see you, I'm sorry. I love you. Lenny. I see Lenny. I'm a hot mess today.
So I don't remember if you actually said what we were doing or not, but we have a couple of flyers that we're each going to read off, just of people who are currently missing, just to kind of give them a little extra coverage, I guess. Just a quick little read of the flyer.
I messed up my thing. I don't know who Zach was going to show first, so it depends on whose flyer he pulls that we can start with. You?
Hold on a second, he says. Hello, Serena, Kayla, Chris, Lexi. I saw Kevin earlier. Thank you all for being here.
Oh, Kayla made it in. And Serena. Yay. And Kevin. Thanks for that, Chris. I try. I'm sorry I can't be in your group as much as I would like to helping, but I try. And I love you for that, for putting me in there. I'm excited to hear what the families have to say.
So Kayla is saying that she's got somewhere she needs to be if she can go up first. So maybe after we read the flyers, we can just go ahead and let her come up and...
Yeah, that'll work. We could do that. She just texted me. Kayla, are you ready to talk yet, Zach, or can I start talking for a minute? Go ahead. I was going to say, Kayla, I'm going to spill the beans a little bit before she even gets up here, but she had her mom's memorial, and she invited me as a guest of honor to represent Stolen Spirits, and it was beautiful. We drove 10 hours to get there and 10 hours back, but it was worth it, and I'm so thankful and honored that they wanted us to do that and be a part of that. And so thank you, Kayla, if you're listening. It was beautiful. She did amazing.
Yeah, I know she worked really hard on that.
She did.
Is it giving you fits, Zach? Do you think, would it be helpful, Zach, if we go ahead and have Kayla up, or I don't know where you're at on. Okay. I'm not trying to rush you. Sorry. Just trying to.
It's not us. It's
You're
Kayla.
not pressured.
Just kidding, Kayla.
Oh, I'll be right back. New computer, so new settings.
Okay, hold on a second.
Okay.
Before you do that, is there any way that we can drop the link only for Kayla to click on, and she can come up here and do hers before we even do our flyers, and then we'll start all over with the flyers. Is that okay, Kayla? Let's drop the link. We're gonna drop it for Kayla only right now, so because she has to be somewhere. But so if you want to do that while you're fixing that, whatever you're fixing. Okay, Kayla, there's the link in chat. If you just click on that, it'll bring you up.
I think we're a little out of practice. It's been a couple months since our last live.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Click on the link. Are you seeing it, Kayla? It's in the bottom of chat. Oh, there she is. You seeing it, Kayla? There you are.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
How are you? I miss you.
Hey, Brady. I'm doing good.
Oh, hello. I think we'll have to pause your YouTube in the background.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, how's that?
Good.
Better, I think.
I know. I got my brother and my niece here, so I was trying to have it on the TV so that they could watch, on the bigger screen. But that's fine. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for letting me jump on here. We're actually going to sweat here in a little bit. It starts at 7. So I'm grateful that you let me come on. And yes, I was so grateful that Brady came to the memorial. I did work really hard on that this last year. Put in a lot of effort. I fundraised like 3 or 4 times, and that is a lot of work. And it paid off. I actually took a personal loan from a family friend, friend of the family, and it turned out beautiful.
It did.
And, having Brady there made it even more special because she traveled so far. I couldn't believe we had talked about it all year. And, she's got health issues. She's got baby and all his things going on. And so I was worried, especially for your eye.
Yeah, it had just hemorrhaged at that time, so it was not good.
No, it wasn't. But you made it, and you're dedicated, and I appreciate that. So I'll introduce myself. My name is Kayla, Buffalo Chief Serum, and I'm an enrolled member of the Ponca tribe of Nebraska. I'm also Yankton Sioux, Winnebago, and German, and I live in Sioux City, Iowa. My mom was Lori Ann Decora, and she was murdered here in Sioux City in 1992. And so her case, she's got a 33-year-old cold case. And this past year, we've been actively fighting for justice. After all this time, myself and my family truly believe it's never too late. It's not too late for anybody to start that process and figure out what that means for you and your case. And for myself, I can't believe that this is actually happening, that after all this time, I never thought that I would be in the position where I'm talking to law enforcement, I'm reaching out to even the feds. My mom's civil rights were violated in multiple ways, but you got to have money to get a lawyer to be able to pursue that route. And so right now I've been just researching, going through any and every avenue that I can to tell outside entities that this is going on, it was an injustice, and that something needs to be done and someone needs to be held accountable. And actually that someone, and I'm not at liberal to say, and I didn't come on to kind of go into the case really, but just touch base. The alleged suspect of my mom's murder is still walking our streets here in Sioux City, Iowa. And, we see her all the time. And actually my brother, Tommy, he's over there, and it's my brother, Tommy. And that's my niece, Cherish. And, we're all just sitting here and, excited to be on, but, he's just seen her tonight, and, she gets to walk the streets. She doesn't live a good life. She's on meth and, just doing the most. And, but
I can tell you one of the things. I could tell you one of the things that I thought was beautiful and amazing when I went up there. When we took pictures by her billboard, I'm like,
Yes.
This lady gets to drive by this or walk by it or sweep by it, whatever she does, and see her face every day. And
Yeah.
to me, that's huge. That right there is like, yes.
Yeah, it speaks volumes, but for myself, I don't know. I went to prison in 2019. And when I did, I realized I had no control over my life. I had no control over my kids. I had lost custody of my kids. They were getting ready to terminate my rights. And, I came to the understanding that I ruined my life holding on to the hatred for this woman. And, I ruined my life. I ruined my life with my kids, my relationship. I was stuck in that rut of, the trauma that I had all my life from this event and missing my mom. I realized I had to let that go. And, I had to, I listened to my elders, my grandma, both my grandmas, my dad, my grandpa. I listened for them for years telling me that I needed to pray for this woman. And, when I was younger, I thought, God, no way, I could never do that. I hate her, blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't until 2019 that I had to start praying for her and praying for myself to be able to let go of that hatred, to move forward, and, ever since then, life's got better. And, I was able to let go. I've been in recovery for 4 years this month, and I'm super proud of that.
That's awesome.
And, if I had still held on to that mindset, I truly believe I would still be lost in that life and wouldn't be here to fight for justice for my mom, And so I take great pride in all the work I've done for her. And Brady and Nicole and the whole team have been with me pretty much every step of the way.
You've done a lot since you first came. You're doing things, girl.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. You guys have come very far too. I think we were like one of your first interviews, either the second or the first. I can't remember. And, so we've kind of traveled this path together, and you guys have come so far too. Like, you're famous.
Yeah, right.
You're famous. You're all over the place. I see you all over the place now. And it's like, but the work you do it's great. It's tremendous. I know Bratty likes to minimize what she does and, the recognition of that. You guys are truly helping families. I know you've helped me. I've watched other lives where you guys are getting our cases out on a more a broad perspective of where we're able to reach. Like I'm able to reach the people here in my town. You guys are on YouTube. You're all over the place. People see these all over the all over the nation. And so it's like I feel like you guys did a lot for us. And besides that, like it was through one of your lives that I got the idea for the billboard. You know what I mean? And so, I was able to obtain a billboard for my mom. And right now they took it down and it has been moved to a digital billboard out on our interstate I-29, which is huge. I mean, those things cost thousands of dollars, at least 1,000. And, the Lamar Advertising is the company that we're going through. They have really helped us with like comprehensive rates because they want to help people that are going through the things that we're going through. And for me, it's like through this journey, I had to learn how to get out of my comfort zone and how to put myself out there. If I'm not, raising awareness takes a lot of effort, and the unknown can be scary. But like for me, reaching out to other families on your channel right now is like, you won't know unless you ask, and it doesn't hurt to ask.
That's right.
Questions. It doesn't hurt to ask questions. And I was very intimidated in the beginning. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand when I sat down with our detective and my cousins. I didn't even know what they were talking about. I didn't understand the language. And it was like I had to dive in there and get in there for myself. And it's been, 10 months later, and we're actually making progress within the case. It's very slow, but I just feel like the hard work and efforts that I've been putting out there are showing and making a change for us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so proud of you. Like I've watched you grow so much and get so much done, and you do everything you say you're going to do. And again, thanks for having me at the memorial. I'm glad I went. It was beautiful.
Man, it was beautiful, wasn't it? Like it was so wonderful.
It was a good time. I met some really good people. I was like happy I went.
Yeah, I know. I was so grateful that you made it. And my other guest of honor, Grace Johnson,
yes, she's awesome too.
She's the MMIP coordinator, the liaison for Nebraska over here in our area. And she's been a great asset too. You guys have both kind of mentored me.
Her and I didn't stop talking the whole time we were there. I was glad you sat us at the same table. It was wonderful. And then my son like loved her husband. Like he was just hugging on him. He just loved him. So that was so cute. Yeah, it was super cute.
Yeah, it was a good time. And I want to thank you, Nicole. You saved I don't want to cuss, but you saved my butt. And I had been wanting you. I had asked you to help me with the slideshows and for the memorial. And it was, I don't know, even maybe 2 months. I was like, I asked for help and you were like, yeah. And I kept putting it off. And it was like last minute, I finally got my act together and was like sending pictures. And it was like, and Nicole, you really pulled through for us. And it turned out beautiful. And actually I used one of your slideshows today in a meeting that I had with the National Organization for Women. And so you did wonders for us.
Well, when you drop from here, I know you're going to sweat, but when you drop from here, you've got to either come back and watch this on replay. I asked Zach if he could put it in our YouTube list, whatever, for the video she made for today. I watched it last night and I cried and I had chills, and you've got to watch it. So if you can't watch it now, make sure and come back and watch it.
For sure, I will. Yeah, I'll come back and watch it.
Yeah, and I was happy to do it for you, so you're very welcome. And by the way, I did not realize that I was muted this whole time, so I was chiming in. I told you congratulations on your everything, and yeah, I don't think any of that came through. So just so you know, congratulations on everything that you've been doing and all the work that you've done for your mom. You've worked so hard, and I've loved seeing your journey. Like, I've loved getting to see your journey, not just your journey with your mom's case, but even just your personal journeys that you've been, everything that you've been overcoming and everything that you've been doing. It's amazing. You're seriously so strong and so like determined. It's inspiring.
Yeah, there's nothing to
Thank you.
hold her back. Her mom, that's what I told her when I was there. Her mom is right there with her every step of this and so proud of her. Like, so proud of
Definitely.
her. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, and I've grown that courage through this process, you know? Like, I don't think even maybe a year ago I would have been in the right place at the right time. And I really feel like the things that have happened have been like a God thing. Just stepped in and said, hey, okay, it's time. And things have just been happening one step after the other. And I truly believe that's because I'm in a good way. And everything I do for my mom, you know, I pray, I think about it, I ask my support, and I draw for, you know, my own conclusions. But, you know, things have just really turned around. And I don't know, I'm really grateful that I'm in this position to be able to you know, get her name out there and say, hey, this happened. Somebody needs to be held accountable and put that work in those efforts to get it done.
Well, you're doing amazing.
Yep. For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What was I going to tell you guys? Oh, okay. So today I got on, I'm now a member of the National Organization for Women, and they do, yeah, and they do all kinds of great, they do all kinds of great things. They're into like, you know, women's rights, women's lib, equality for race, you know, for races, nationalities, against racism, and they do all kinds of things in the community. And actually, the Terry McCauley case that's here in Sioux City as well. Nate's mom, shout out to Nate. We love you. We support you. If you're watching, they actually helped in the Terry McCauley case. And, you know, the things they had to tell me was great. And they're actually going to help me do a fundraiser through them, through their organization. And they're going to try to help raise funds for a reward and also help with an attorney. So
that's amazing.
That's amazing.
I believe that you're
awesome.
going to get, I believe you're going to get justice. I had the honor of meeting Nate while I was there too. He's such a sweetheart. He like came up to me and I was like, I didn't recognize him at first. And he's like, hey, Brad. He goes, but he's super nice. Now we've been in touch. And so their case is moving along as well. I don't want to say much about his case, but in the near future, he's going to come on here and tell their story too. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, for sure. They're getting ready to go to court. Yeah. And, you know, it's like, so that case happened, or that, the case came about a while back ago here in Sioux City. And it was like a blessing for us that they kind of paved the path for us. You know, it wasn't like an intentional thing that they came about and then so did we. It just happened like that. But I feel very fortunate that Nate and his family and Josh Taylor's his uncle, I believe, they kind of paved that path for us. And Trish Rivers, and then Jessie Lee, they all kind of worked that's their family. And so, you know, we've kind of followed their lead in a lot of ways.
Well, that's what was good about it too, is because you guys it like all started around the same time, whatever. And that brought a big focus on MMIW where you're at. So that made it like, you know, both cases together. So that was a good thing.
For sure it did. It really did. You know, I'm super grateful for you guys and for asking me to come back on. And I'm sorry that, you know, I got to head out because we got to go down to the sweat and, you know.
Have a good one. I wish I was going.
I know. I wasn't gonna go in, but my niece is here and it's her first time, so I'm gonna go in with her and go pray and ask God to open the doors for us, to
Go
continue
pray
to
for
open the doors for
me.
us and
Zach
all
has
the
something
other
to ask
families.
you, I think. I think Zach has something to say to you. Hold on one second.
Really
Barbara,
proud
I'll
of
see you
you and
later.
your progress on your mom's justice. I love seeing the milestones you and your family are making.
Mhm.
Thank you, Josh.
Zach.
Thank you.
Zach.
Zach.
Wrong, Josh.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Zach. Yes, you're a great guy. I know you do great things. Like I needed that link and you just sent it right away. You're the shit. Hey, I don't want to cuss. You're the shit.
You're my sister now. Welcome to the family. You know how I talk. I talk like a drunken sailor or something sometimes. I don't mean to.
Well, I did too. I used to too, but I had to give it up.
Well, we're glad you came back. Thanks for everything you've done too, and thanks for, like I said, inviting us to be a part of the memorial. And we love you. Like she has become part of our family as well. So it's like just have fun at Sweat. Say a prayer for me and for our group
I
too.
will.
But
I
it was
will.
good.
And just one quick thing before I go. I just want to reach out to any of the family members that are logged on tonight or may watch this at a later time. It doesn't hurt to ask. You're not alone. There are supports out there. And if you are, don't know how to do things, reach out and ask somebody, because that's what I had to do. That's how I got where I am. I just had to continue to ask people. And if they didn't know, I asked the next person, and the MMIW epidemic is national. And so there are resources now. That's, one good thing that is was good for me, is that there are resources for our families. You just have to reach out and ask.
Yes.
I guess that's one of my biggest tips
Yeah, we all
to
got to
pass
stick
on.
together. That's yeah, and just like you being here and saying how far like your case has come, all the things that you've done and stuff, that also helps these other families. That there's so many new cases that are just starting out. There's one lady that's actually going to be here tonight that we're going to be covering hers pretty soon too, of her daughter. And so like that's good stuff that you're saying for them to hear as well, because that's encouraging. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, guys, I gotta head out. I love you guys. Thank you,
Love you
Brady,
too.
Nicole, Zach. I love you, and good luck to everybody, and prayers to everybody and their families.
Thank you. Tell the family I said hi.
Thank you for being here.
Yes. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Barbarossa, you're grounded. You're late. Just kidding. Just kidding, Barb. Hi, Barb. Love you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my first flyer. Nope, I guess I'm not. I guess I forgot I wasn't first. Go ahead, Zach. Hi, Mustang. Who else came in that I didn't see? Oops, I can't scroll for some reason. He's like, I keep telling you, you're not first. Everybody make sure and click that thumbs up. I know it sounds crazy like when people say that, but it really does help us get out into the algorithm. Some people don't care about their numbers or their thumbs up or whatever, but when you're doing missing persons, it's kind of important, because the further you get out in the algorithm, the more people see these flyers and hear their names and stuff. So it is important for us, I think. But so make sure and click that thumbs up if you can. Oh, so it is me. Okay, so my first person is Angela Jane Foxglove. She is an 18-year-old Native American female. She's been missing since May 24th, 2007 from Sillowick, Alaska. She has brown eyes and black hair, and she is 5'4" tall and weighs 130 pounds. Angela was last seen wearing black pants with white checkers and a black tank top. She had 2 blue sweaters and Adidas sneakers. She was last seen in Sillowick talking about walking to Norvik. Norvik is about 32 miles from Sillowick. If you have any information about Angela, please contact the Alaska State Troopers at 907-269-5511. Or her case number is 07-004-1652. And her NamUs number is MP 67135, or call your local police department with any information. And I know I read that fast, but the flyers are also on our page, so you can go back and get those numbers if you need them. And then my second flyer is Pauline Alcigiri. She's 34 years old. She's Native American female. She went missing December 1st of 2019 from Anchorage, Alaska. She has brown eyes and black hair. She's between 5 foot, 5 foot 1 inches tall, and weighs between 110 to 120 pounds. She lives in Butte/Palmer, Alaska area, and could also be in the Wasilla, Alaska area. If you have any information on Pauline, please contact the Anchorage Police Department at 907-561-7867. Dyslexia, just kidding. Her case number is 2200-11832, or you can call your local police department. And the reason why I wanted to do my flyers together, like back to back, the picture that's on the screen right now, when I was looking up Angela's case, I was like pulling information and stuff, and then a few hours went by and I decided to work on another one, and I happened to pull Pauline's. And as I was going through all of this stuff on the internet and digging, I came across this picture. So it caught me by surprise, and it caught me off guard. Again, Angela went missing in 2007. Pauline went missing in 2019. Years later, these girls actually went to school together and were friends. And I just wanted to point that out, that what a sad world we're living in right now, when somebody in a small circle, there's two people that are missing. It's not connected. They were different years, different times, but there they are, like two friends. That's heartbreaking. I can't imagine, it's just heartbreaking. They're friends, all their friends together.
But it is, for sure.
So I just wanted to say that.
Their cases aren't actually connected, right? Or the disappearance.
No,
just that they were friends in high school, and I think just the personal connection and the fact that these two girls.
Yep.
You find this picture of them back in the day, and it's like now they're both missing, but the cases are not actually connected.
No, not at all. They're years apart. One's 2007, one's 2019. And I just couldn't imagine that. I was stunned. It's we see missing people's stuff all the time, but to actually find two that connected and that know each other, but not the disappearance isn't connected, just the friendship. And it blew my mind. I'm just wow, this world has gone crazy. It's sad.
For sure. Are we doing the other flyers now, or are we waiting?
Yeah, I don't know who Zach's putting up next.
Okay, so these are mine. So this is Kaylin Ruth Kent. She is a 16-year-old female missing in Ardmore, Oklahoma since May 12th of 2024. She is a Native American, and she has tribal affiliations with the Chickasaw Nation. She has brown eyes and brown hair. She's 5 foot 5 inches tall and 125 pounds. Kaylin was last seen wearing black jogger pants and a blue shirt. She has many tattoos, including Blessed on the right side of her neck and prayer hands on her right forearm. If you have any information about Kaylin, please contact the Chickasaw Nation Light Horse Police at 580-436-1166, case number 2024-13590. Her number is MP122085, or you can call your police with any information. And this is Kendrick LeRae Jefferson. He is a 34-year-old male missing from Choctaw, Mississippi since July 11th, 2025. He is Native American and Choctaw Indian. He has brown eyes and black hair. He's 5'11" tall and 190 pounds. Kendrick was last seen in Pelahatchie, I think. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Pelahatchie, Mississippi, while working on a chicken farm. If you have any information about Kendrick, please contact the Choctaw Police Department at 605-656-5711 or call your local police with any information.
First flyer is Donovan Dickerson. He has been missing since November 8, 2024 from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. He is a 24-year-old male who has autism. He's Native American/Caucasian, from the Quapaw tribe, has brown eyes and brown hair, is 5'11", and weighs 180 pounds. He was wearing a green Carhartt jacket, blue jeans, and gray Crocs. He was last seen in the Dogwood Drive area. If you have any information about Donovan, please contact Muskogee Nation Lighthouse Police Department at 918-732-7800 or call your local police with any information. Second flyer is Maya Iturralde. She has been missing since January 6, 2025 from Pueblo, Colorado. She's 11 years old, female with brown eyes and black hair. She's 5'1" tall and weighs 95 pounds. She might be in the Pueblo, Colorado area. If you have any information about Maya, please contact the Pueblo Police Department at 719-553-2502 or NCMEC at 1-800-843-5678 or call your loved police department with any information.
Yeah, I was calling about that case for a while about the Maya, because that's not far from where I actually live. And at first they were like, when I first seen her, she was on the news for like a whole half a second. And I happened to be watching and I was able to rewind it and take a screenshot of her picture and stuff and get what little information I could. So I had made a flyer and put it out, and thankfully other people started using that flyer to make flyers, and that's the only way her face has been out there. And I was calling the police department. I had called them several times. I'd wait a little while to see if she was still missing or whatever, and they would say, yeah, she's still missing. And so then I contacted the news departments to see if I could get them to push her story. And I was pretty disappointed and pretty sad because she's a little girl. And then you look at her picture, she just looks like a baby. It's just heartbreaking. I called the news, and the news had told me that they couldn't do it because they didn't have permission from the police department because she was a minor. And I was like, well, shouldn't that be why we're doing it? Because she's a minor? But I don't know, like, family wise, they haven't said anything about her family or anything. So that case is just like heartbreaking to me. I'm just like, the last time I had called, I guess I'm the only one who's been calling or whatever, and they said that they can no longer give information out on her because this is the police department. They can no longer tell me if she was missing anymore or anything because I'm not the one who filed the case and I'm not related. So I haven't had any updates or anything on her for a while. But anyway, sorry, Zach, I just seen her picture and thought about that. So, anyways, hi, there's a few people that came in that I wasn't able to say hi to. So hi, everybody. Welcome in. It started off a little bit shaky here. I have a lot going on. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and there's some of the family members here from previous lives that we had. We're going to invite them up to, see if they have had any updates, what they've been doing since they've been on or whatever. But there's I think a couple that are not here, and we'll mention their names. Like I said, you guys got to watch this video. Nicole made they're all in there, and it's just beautiful. She did an amazing job. I'm so happy with it. So, anyways, if we can only have so many people on panel at a time, so we're going to drop the link now, but only for the family members that were here previously, and whoever wants to come up from there, come and say hi. Tell us what you're doing, how's it going, and then we'll swap you around with somebody else. And then, like I said, towards the end of this live, it's going to be different. We're going to open the panel for the chat. Who wants to come up, say what they think of us, good or bad, or how you know us, just anything. So it's going to be kind of fun. So Zach's going to drop the link in the chat, unless he already did and I can't see yet. No.
We're working Zach to the bone today.
I know. Hi, True Crime and Guitars. I can't talk. I'm going to start using sign language, what Anais has taught me.
You want the video first?
That's up to Nicole. Nobody's knocked on my door here yet, so go. I think we're maybe safe. Go ahead. You think?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they didn't message you or let you know?
I haven't seen anything.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
This video gave me chills because I know all these people. It gave me chills. It made me cry.
It's about 11 minutes long, just so everybody knows. So, but
It's worth it. Trust me.
it's a refresher of each case that we covered.
Yep.
To sing. Like she was a jolly, like she was very clumsy. She was always tripping over things and knocking things over. And, she was always singing and dancing. And I remember she used to call me Mija. I can literally hear her voice still say it to me like all the time. And she'd like, let's go, Mija. And she'd get up and dance and sing. And but my fondest memory is we were getting ready for bed and my brother was laying over here and she comes running from the back and she jumps on the bed and she's very tall. My mom was 5'11". She hit the bed and hit the wall and slid down the floor and everybody was like didn't know if she was hurt, and then she jumps up and she's laughing, and it was so cute because it was so fun because she was so big. My dad, he used to say that my mom was like a Coke bottle, like, that hourglass shape and all legs. She was very beautiful. You can see in one of these slides, she had this like tube top on. Oh my God, she was hot, and I just remember her like being loving and joyous all the time. And I remember those recordings of her singing. She was always cleaning and cleaning the house and cooking. And she just loved being a mom. She did. And she was the best mom. And, those are my good memories that I remember her, like hearing her voice and, just loving and caring.
Last year, I think it was one of our last races, she forgot her swimming suit. So we're in Casper and we went all over looking for a swimming suit. We couldn't find one and she was like, "It's okay, Dad." So she ended up using one of my jerseys and one of my trunks and she dove right in. Yeah, she was outgoing. Yeah, she liked going outside. She liked playing. She was a good girl. Yeah.
She's silly. She always loves to laugh and has an infectious laugh.
Oh, we miss you, Suede. Um, you're alive. I hope you're safe. You know, keep praying and don't ever be afraid to come home. You know, and then if you're with the Lord, I mean, you're with your mom.
That if she's out there somewhere, she knows that she can always come home. That we're here for her, or whatever she's going through, whatever support she needs, and just to know that there's always a home for her to come to. And we all love her and miss her. And Kyrie, can't wait for you to come home if you're out there.
His happiness, just being a little kid. It was just so nice, to see him so happy all the time. He was just a happy guy. That's what I just miss seeing him smile.
Because every time he would come to my grandma's place where me and my mom used to live, he would always come with like a gift or present for me. And the one thing he would always do was he would hold his arms out. Then he would just say, Maya. And he would just give me a big hug.
I do miss you and love you, Dwayne.
I will be right back. Sorry, guys.
I made a TikTok that says, if anything, I wish you'd just walk through my doors. And that's how I really feel.
She was definitely happy. That was one of my favorite things about her is her smile. Literally took my breath away when she came out from the house when we were getting married and her dad walked her out of the house and I totally forgot to breathe. And she looked so happy, just so happy just to be with me. I was like, what are you so happy about? But that smile,
he was just such a funny person. He's such a big child. And I felt like he got along with everybody. And some of my memories of him just always playing with us when we were small. So, and always just including us in activities. So I just think he was a great person overall.
Kind of goofy. He was just, he loved just having a good time, and he was, I would say, kind of, I want to call him kind of lighthearted and just, just laughed a lot. And he was just a fun guy to be around, charismatic, and I would agree that everyone liked him. He was very likable.
I think she would want people to know that she mattered. She still had a whole life ahead of her. She had dreams and she had goals and she had ambition, and she wasn't just some kid that ran off like they labeled her. She really did have things to look forward to, and she talked about college and becoming a writer. Like I said, she was the creative one, and she used to write, little short stories, little plays that she would write up just real quick and act them out. And she was the theatrical type of person. And so I think, but then she also had a love for animals and she wanted to be a veterinarian, but I
I really feel like she just would want to be remembered as a person who had a life ahead of them, a life plan. Um, there's things that she wanted to do when she got older, after high school and after college, and she had a lot of dreams. She wasn't a kid who just didn't have anything to look forward to.
Was funny. Like she was the jokester. She there's a tradition we have as Navajos. Like if you make the baby laugh, the baby becomes, it takes your attitude, your personality, right? So my grandson that I have now here with me, she made him laugh. So he has her attitude. I see it in her. She threw him a big old laughing party, cooked and everything, you know. So she participated. So she was a family person. Like she was there for us, and she was there with her kids, for her kids, and tried to always give them what they wanted and what they needed, you know. She laughed and joked with them, she made them laugh all the time, just being goofy and silly. So she was very outgoing, very funny. Cooking. She loved to cook. She loved to bake, especially with her daughter. And now her daughter loves to bake. Yeah. And she liked to do calligraphy, like just writing, doing different types of calligraphy.
Next time that we're looking for her every day, that we'll never forget her. She's always on our mind. She's always in our heart. Every day when we get up, I'm looking out for her. And we love you.
She likes drawing. Drawing, writing, listening to music, walks.
She loved dancing too. She's oh my god. She's such a like a goofy person. I know that sounds funny coming from her daughter, but she had the personality that will make you laugh. And just yeah, she, like how Chloe said, she did love music, drawing, journaling, especially journaling. She loved journaling.
That I really miss you, and I want you to come home.
So what I would tell her is that please come home. We miss you. I wish that we can give you hugs, and I want you to meet Roman because you need to meet him. He's getting older. Yeah, and we love you. Everyone misses you.
No matter the case, we always have to love and appreciate those around us because we don't know how long we have here, so we gotta appreciate and take this moment to love and care for one another instead of focusing on the wrong.
Yeah, that gets me. That's the second time I watched it, and it's especially, having talked to these families before and stuff, and some of them we've got sorry, really close to and stuff. And Nicole, you did amazing. Thank you for that. I'm hoping that after the live or something, I want Nicole and Zach to put that on the YouTube page so people could go back and watch that. Sorry, I had somebody was scheduled to come and look at my house, and they came while the video was on, so that was into my room, so it was like perfect timing. So yeah, there's I'm trying to see in the chat who's here. There's some of the families that are here. We're gonna drop the link for them. Kayla already had came up. But I don't see Wade in here, which is Sawade's dad, Sawade Burning Ground. I just want to mention her case, even though he's not here. That case is like, that case has my heart too. They all do, but she's a young girl, just barely a teenager, and it's been a year now, a year here in October that she's been missing. So her dad has to be really struggling, and I am sure that's why he's not here. And that's all. I don't want to cry again. But yeah, so if you have time, go back to our, we have a live on them. You could go back and watch that and learn her story, or you can go onto our Facebook page. I'm all emotional. Go back to our Facebook page and pull her flyer from there, read her flyer and stuff to her information. It's just heartbreaking. So who wants to come up first? Type in chat. I know we have Alexis and Caesar's in here. I seen Serena's in here. Who else was in here? Zach, you could go ahead and drop the link, and then I guess whoever clicks on it, we could put the other one behind backstage or something. I can, Chris. Okay, there's the link, whoever from the families want to come up. Alexis? Kevin? I seen Kevin in here too.
Serena's in here as well.
Mm-hmm. One of you click the link. Or we could just keep talking if you decide you want to come up. If you don't, that's okay too. I know there's been, we keep in contact all the time with Alexis. She became like her and her husband and her son have a big place in my heart as well. We became like family. We call just to see what we're eating for dinner sometimes. But yeah. There's Serena. How are you?
Hey, Serena.
How are you guys?
Good. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
How you doing?
I've been doing good. There hasn't been much progress, but I have been communicating with a detective with the Muskogee Nation Reservation in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And she is going to set up a meeting to see if she can get EIA involved and see if she can get some assistance on this case.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But besides that, there really hasn't been much progress.
Have you guys done anything else? Like, are you guys still doing flyers or anything like that? Like,
yeah. So the last time
What's the forecast for tomorrow?
Sorry, Alexa,
with
stop.
a high of 75 degrees.
Shoot, how do I stop Alexa? Sorry, guys. Sorry.
So I mean, since I don't live in Tulsa, the last time I was there was a couple months ago, and I printed out some flyers, and we actually had a group with me, but we went around 30 Utica in Tulsa. That's the area that he went missing. But we did pass out flyers, put it on like poles, areas that we can put it on. But yeah.
Hopefully you guys hear something soon. It's so hard not knowing. Yeah, it's.
I know a while back, I know wasn't there a guy that thought that knew him previously or something and thought that he had seen him in town. Like he was so sure that he had just seen him. How did that not pan out? Or obviously not if he's
Yeah,
still on the
so
phone. But
when I passed out flyers, someone actually called. There was a group I was working with, and they're based in Oklahoma. They're called Missing Murdered Indigenous Group, and they helped me pass out the flyers. On the flyer, they had written out, if you have any information, please contact this number, which was the organizer from the group. And so this guy named Gary, he works with homeless people in Tulsa, and he mentioned that he thinks he has seen Black Wolf somewhere, but wasn't for sure, and he was going to let her know, but he never did contact her again. And
okay.
yeah, so I think that was like a dead end.
Hopefully something turns up.
Yeah.
I still think that you're amazing. Like you were working on this all by yourself for a while, and you're a pretty strong girl. And
Thank you. Thank you guys for helping me and spreading awareness on this.
yeah, anytime you want to come back, if you have any updates or if you just, hey, Brady, we need that flyer reposted again, or just anytime you need anything, just let us know.
Yeah, okay, I will. Thank you.
Well, it was good seeing you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Serena.
She's such a pretty girl. Alexis.
Hey, Alexis.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Yuck.
That
I'm feeling
video. Oh
grossed
my
out.
God.
I've been researching some creepy and freaky
Man.
facts for you.
Every
Here's
time.
one. Just ask you for a
Sorry,
creepy.
every
You're
time
gonna
we
have to
say
call her something else.
Alexa, stop.
Mhm.
Every time we say your name.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
man.
What your husband said there, I felt like it was the perfect ending for the video.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
He was just like, because he was sitting next to me and he was just like, at the end, he caught like what he was saying. He was like, wait, that's me?
She says when we were playing the video, when I had went out for a minute, I come back, I had a message from Alexis and it says, why can't I stop crying right now? Or something like that. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I know, it got me too. It's beautiful. So once she puts it, you can take it from there too, once they put it on the page.
I most definitely will.
So have you had any updates? I pretty much, but you can, I know, but you can.
So, any updates? What we got so far is unfortunately no. We haven't got any more updates. It's been 6 months now. The last time I talked to the detective, she said that she was gonna get a what is it called?
Zach, can you put our flyer back up, please?
A warrant for. Let me see if I can find it real quick. For a certain street that my mom's phone was last pinged at. What is it called? Let me see. I wish I knew the name of it, but she wants to kind of ping the whole area and get like information on a certain house. But overall, there hasn't been no information. I mean, just rumors after rumors. Unfortunately, with people can be so brutal and make up rumors, but
yeah, it's like I don't get. We've just had another one that was trying to get a hold of a family just because they sick people out there, and I'm like, nope, gotta go through me. But
Because on the flyer it says that it last pinged on St. Paul Street. Is that 2300 block of St. Paul Street?
yes. So they want to focus in that area to get a house. There's also one on Tabor Street that they're looking at. So she wants to get. I wish I could find the message. I should have had it ready just in case. Let me see. I can't find it, but an abduction form, something like that. It's to like take like information from like everyone's call logs.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And then we do have to give some DNA just for the database, just in case, because it's been so long. So me and my little sister, we have to do that. And then what else? We recently just had her again on the news in Indiana. I reached out to Fox 59 again out there. Took them a little while because they did cover her story at the beginning, and they kind of like were like, well, there's no new updates, so they were kind of like trying not to, but I just kept on pushing and pushing. So finally, they were able to put her story back up again.
Good.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I am trying to do it out here in California, just because it's been so long, and I mean, people travel. You know, you just never know, and I have that
Exactly.
that faith that she's still out there somewhere, and we just want her home.
Yeah.
We want her home safe and sound. But
Me and Nicole were talking earlier about the billboard situation, and yeah, I didn't realize that it was done and they're just waiting for a billboard, like a thing. Nicole was telling me about that, so that's exciting.
Thank you guys. Thank you. We appreciate that. I'll let my little sister know, and I know she's gonna be happy.
There's no date though, Nicole, right? They don't know.
No, they just basically said, because they have the image and everything ready to go. They just basically said that when they have availability on different billboards in the area, that they would just put it up for however long that they have the availability for. So that may be for a day or, I don't know, a week. They didn't give specifics, and they didn't really. She said that she would try to contact me when it was up, but because it would just be kind of like a sporadic, oh, we have availability today kind of thing. She said, it didn't sound like she was going to be able to for sure let me know every time. And I meant to contact her before today to see if they've put it up at all yet. And I forgot to do that. So
hopefully they could do that.
I know you guys are super busy, but even just getting it pushed out there, the thank you, we appreciate it very much, and taking the time for helping us, because we want her home.
Yeah, you're welcome. And yeah, that would be exciting if the billboard gets put up, because that park, it's like, from what I understand, there's like a lot of homeless and stuff. You never know who's going to be like, see that.
Yes,
and, it's in everybody's face, and somebody might, hey, I remember.
I truly believe someone knows something. I believe someone knows something, and there's a lot more to the stories that
I do
are out
too.
there. And I mean, I'm not gonna
I do too. Yeah, I
fully
agree.
put everything out there just yet, but to a certain extent, if that makes sense.
Oh no, you're 100% right, and there is so much to this story, and there are so many people that names keep popping up and stuff that that we have to kind of wait and see. But hopefully, they are looking into it. So hopefully, it took them a little bit, but they finally are. So hopefully now.
Yeah, I hope so now too, because we need that information as soon as.
Tell Roman and Caesar I say hi.
Caesar's actually right here. Come here.
Their son is so cute. He gets on the phone and says, "Hi, Auntie Bratty." Hey,
Caesar.
Caesar, how are you?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Been going to therapy, and something we discuss is how unifying our belief system on how we, when it comes to our moral support, that's something beautiful I see in this group, because we use the utensils we have, our gifts that, God gave us. Some of us are good at speaking, or just having those beautiful ideas that can relate to the situation that we're going through. and I'm just excited to see how beautiful and creative you guys all are to helping families who are going through the toughest times right now.
Thanks. Appreciate you
Thank
saying
you.
that. You guys are awesome too. I love talking to you guys. We have, a matter of fact, while Caesar's right there, I want to say there's a bunch of people, not every one of them are here right now asking, but we've had a lot of people ask us about wanting to buy our shirts, not this one, the Stolen Spirit shirts. And we haven't done that yet. There's some things that I want to do before we do that. But one of them was changing the handprint. And Caesar designed me a new hand. So our group has its own logo now. And we haven't put it out there. We're not going to put it out there until it's trademarked. But he did amazing. I freaking love it. And she's beautiful. And I can't wait to so I can use it. But thank you, Caesar.
Yeah, no problem.
Our group loves it.
Beautiful as your help is.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes, we appreciate all of you guys
Every
and your
single
team.
one of you, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
We love
We
you
love you
guys.
too.
Tell Roman Auntie Bratty says she loves him.
Roman, come say hi to Auntie Brady. Hurry. Hurry. Come on, hurry.
He's like, Mom, can't you see I'm busy?
At least he's not peeing on camera this time.
Look it. Say
That
hi,
was
Auntie
good.
Brady. Auntie Brady.
Hi, babe. What are you
Aw.
Hi,
doing?
Nicole. Hi,
Hi.
Hi, Uncle Zach. Hi, Uncle Zach.
He's so stinking cute.
Adorable.
He is.
Yeah, so thank you guys. We appreciate for sharing my mom's story. Well, our mom's story. And
Okay. Now there comes mine. Well, thank you for coming up, and I'm sure we'll talk soon. We talk a lot.
yes, yes.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Well, we love you guys,
We
and
love you guys
keep
too.
in touch. And I know Chris was trying, or Kevin was trying to come up, but he's saying he's having a hard time with his mic or something. I don't know.
Okay, thank you guys.
Bye.
Thank
Appreciate it.
Talk to you
you. Bye,
soon.
Alexa. Bye,
Bye.
Caesar.
I can't say her. I can't say her name because my thing will start talking.
Yeah. Kevin, do you want to try again and see if it lets you up now? I feel like we had this issue last time, or when we did the live with him.
We did.
I can't remember how we fixed it though.
Oops, I keep messing up my computer. And if he can't make it work, we can go ahead and open up the panel. I'm interested to see what people have to say. If anybody wants to come up as well. But I'd like to hear how Kevin's doing. Did we miss anybody else in there? Is there any other family in there that were up here before? I messed up my screen, so I can't. Oh, hi, Z. Didn't see her in here. I can't scroll on my thing. I don't know what I did. That's why they don't let me touch buttons.
Precisely. Yep.
There's rumors out there going around that I'm really good at computers, and just ask my group. They'll tell you who does the computer stuff. It's not me.
We definitely keep her away from that part.
Yeah. Okay, Nicole, you could stop there now.
Well, hey, I mean, we all have our strengths. Just like you're the speaker of the group. You're the one that's good at that.
I'm not even good at speaking. I trip over my own words. But that I maybe open it up, and then if Kevin is able to get on, then we'll have everybody, like, we'll let him talk. But why don't you go ahead and open the panel, see if anybody wants to come up. And you guys are like welcome to come up and tell us what, like I said, what you think of our channel. Like, how, if you think we're good or not good, just say hi, or how you met us or whatever.
Exactly, Colby. That's exactly what would happen if. In fact, I'm not even sure that you would be able to get on. Period.
What did he
if
say?
Brady's the one that set it up.
Okay, Nicole.
In fact, she may even fry your computer while she's at it. So.
Yeah, when I heard that rumor, I was like, "What? Somebody's giving me credit for that? What?" I can see his comment now.
It's okay. We still love you, Brady.
I hope so.
Like I said, we all have our strengths.
That's not mine.
That's what makes us a good group.
It is. We each have our own things that we do and stuff. Thank God for that, because. Okay, so Zach dropped. Oh, there's Miss Fred. Yay. Uh-oh.
All in trouble.
Hi, Miss Fred. How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good. Thanks for
Miss
coming.
Fred.
You good, Zach? All right. I just wanted to come say hi.
Glad you did.
You know how much I love y'all.
Love you too. What do you think of our group? How do you think we're doing?
What do I think? I've always wanted to be like the person to infiltrate it. I want to come in.
Well, it's good to hear, because sometimes, like I said, it's kind of, we work really hard. And sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. So it's good to hear that. I do. Like I'm.
You
constant.
shouldn't.
Oh,
But Brady and I have been talking about that handprint, and maybe soon there might be a way to get a shirt. Maybe.
Yeah.
The ice cream.
Nice.
Hi, everyone.
I want the ice cream.
He wants an ice cream. Oh, look at, he's even wearing one of my shirts.
I love your shirt, buddy.
Aw. Hi, Anaya. Hey, buddy.
Okay, go eat
He
your
wants
ice cream.
ice cream, Mom.
Yep, he does. Go, Dad. Shut the door. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Came in here to ask me for ice cream. Yes, and Miss Fred was talking about maybe trying to help us get some stickers, because a lot of people has also asked us for stickers, so that would be really cool.
And magnets.
I want to be the first with the new handprint on my shirt.
Okay.
Just kidding. No, I want the whole team to have one. But yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll continue to talk about that, the stickers and stuff too. And thanks for offering that.
I have stickers. I have secrets, not stickers. But we can make stickers. And cups, and let's do it.
I'm getting ready to, I want to invest in a Cricut and a heat press thing too, but I don't even know how to. Well, buttons. Nicole would say don't do it because there's buttons.
Well,
she's going to need a lot of supervision for that, I think.
Play and I'll send it to you. How about that?
Jeez, nobody trusts me anywhere.
You have to have the look at this. Look as I dig things out from behind my computer. Look how tiny this is. See my hand? You have to pick all of that middle stuff out.
Well, I got little hands.
You got little hands,
she has
but you don't have
little hands and very bad eyes.
Exactly. Very bad eyes, exactly. That's exactly, my lady on my hand would probably come out with a mustache or something because I can't see. Who knows?
Anyway, I just wanted to say love to you all, and Nicole, I've been trying to get to know you, but they won't tell me anything about you, so you know.
She's a secret.
She's a secret weapon.
Well, thanks for coming up. I know I seen Kevin, so we're gonna bring Kevin up. He was one of the previous families that were on here as well. But thanks for coming up.
If people have a hard time too with StreamYard and Safari don't like to talk.
Okay.
So if they have like Chrome or another base that they can go through, then
there you go,
it's
Kevin.
better.
Yeah, it's probably it. I know I was having a hard time with that for a while.
No, her with buttons is a disaster.
So yeah, we know. It's all
come on, people. Jeez.
All right, love y'all very much. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
I'll be in chat.
Bye, Miss Fred.
Dang it, Zach. Okay, there's Kevin. I seen Kevin pop up for a second there. Popped up, then it went down. That did sound right. Kevin, you want to try it again, maybe? There he is. I don't know if Rebel heard me say hello. Hello, Rebel.
Mic or camera isn't connecting.
You have to connect them both at first, Kevin, to get on. I don't know if it's just not working. No. Anybody else in chat want to come up meanwhile and say hello? Love to have you up. I'm curious to know what people think, what people are saying out there. Aldi, come up and tell us what you really think of us. We already know, but we know you think I can't push buttons. I messed up my chat on the other day. Exactly. Usually we roast Zach, but I guess tonight it's my night. I'm like, I messed up. As we're talking about me messing up, I messed up my chat. I can't see people's comments. There they are. I fixed it. Barb, you want to come up and say hi? I know she's working at the same time she's modding. Barb is a hard worker. She is a hard worker. She's always doing something. I don't see anybody else coming up. If nobody else wants to come up, we're going to go ahead and close it down. So if you want to come up, this is your last chance. Go once, going twice. All right, well.
Is there something that Kevin, I mean, if Kevin, like I could maybe try calling Kevin and putting it on speakerphone. I don't know how well that would work or how well it would come through, but if he has some things that he wants to say, then we can try it another way.
Want to try that, Kevin? Or maybe send him the link like we did last time instead of him clicking on this one. Maybe that'll help him. Sorry, I got a new tattoo. Wait, where is it? It's a cross on my finger. Still healing.
Cute.
That's a hard part to get when that actually hurt. And I can take a lot of pain. I could feel that hit the bone. He's struggling. Kevin's struggling. Kevin, do you want Nicole to call you maybe? Try it that way? I know there were some other family members that had wanted to be here too, and they weren't able to because of the schedule, the time and stuff. But me too, Kevin. It's okay. I feel you. Lenny, you want to come up and tell us what you think of us? You guys just, if you come up, just be nice a little bit. Just we have a couple of cases coming up. The next one, what's her last name? I know it's Lakota.
Lakota Ray Renville.
So we'll be doing hers next, and then after that, we're doing a young girl named Janika. Her stepmom was supposed to be in this live. I know she was out of the house, but she wanted to pop in too and see what it's all about. It's been a year since her stepdaughter went missing as well. This same thing this October. So it's pretty sad. It's like, it's scary. We're living in a scary world.
Yes, it is.
Now watch them babies. All right. Well, what do you guys? I don't know if Kevin wants you to call him. Do we gonna try that or?
I don't know. He hasn't said yet.
I know that Kevin moved and got a new place. I seen his pictures and that's pretty awesome.
Oh, nice.
I wanted to know if he I wanted to talk to him because I wanted to see. I know the last time he was, we had talked to him that he was saying that he was waiting for. He was talking to a lawyer or something, right? And was waiting to. He was supposed to go up there and watch some video or something, and I hadn't heard if he had or not. So kind of wanted to hear about that, see if he's gotten anywhere with that. Lenny, I'm shy too.
Yeah, that would be me.
Nicole's very shy, except for when she's not on camera. When we're like in Discord or on the phone. Girl's mean. Just kidding.
Trying to tell y'all.
I try to tell everybody. Caldy calls her sweet, sweet Nicole.
Keep saying sweet, sweet Nicole. I'm like, well, we'll see.
Give her a minute.
Send him the link in Messenger. Hopefully it works.
Okay. It was fun seeing some of them that we haven't seen for a while. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Still praying for the other ones. Like I said, I know with Wade's story with Suede, there's we were able to get billboards for Suede for a while, and since then the time ran out, and so they were taken down. But if I remember right, I think he said that they were trying to get more billboards back up. But my heart goes out to him. You know, she had lost her mom
Definitely.
before, and my heart goes out to him. I just couldn't imagine. I can't imagine with any of these cases, but again, she lost her mom not long before that. And so it's
Right, and he has a son that's
little
even
boy.
younger than her, right? And so he's, now a single dad, and just that's a
Yeah.
lot. That's a lot to deal with.
My heart goes out to him. I pray for him all the time. I want him to find her and get answers of just like, I know since they were on the show, there was a lot that happened. They ended up, they finally got out, like the FBI. I don't know who all got involved, but there were different groups involved that were actually out searching for her, and that hadn't happened before. So that was a big plus. I just
Yeah,
wish
and they
they
have a reward and things now for
there's a
her too.
reward
I
for
think
her.
I can't remember how much exactly. 10,000, I'm thinking.
I believe so. Yeah.
So Kevin says, I've been talking to a private investigator. He told me to stop communicating with the state's attorney and the crooked law enforcement over there, and to try a pro bono attorney for a lawsuit.
There you go. Let us know when you do that, Kevin. I'd like to hear how that goes.
Yeah.
Hope you get justice
For
too.
sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, do any of you guys got anything you want to say? Any last words? Wait, Caldy, what did Caldy just type in there? It was long. Can you read it? I can't see.
And says, have investigations gotten better with the new FBI? I was happy to see the director say that they were going to be more proactive in these cases. That is a question I personally don't have an answer to. I don't know about anyone else.
I don't either. I don't have an answer either, but I know, like, even before that, like, things have been starting to pick up a little bit ever since Emily Pike's, what happened to her. I hate saying that. Like, another story that just crushes me. But ever since then, a lot of times there will be a big case like that, and then everybody wants to pick it up. Nobody was, following MMIW before or anything, and then after it dies down, then people stop talking about it. But since then, it's been, she's helped a lot of people as well, because a lot of different agencies and stuff have stepped up through that, because we're out here, all the other advocates out there are pushing. We're pushing, and that's the whole point of our page. And so I think they kind of had to pay attention to it. So hopefully with that, it will make a big change. I don't know. There's another case that I'm like, I want to try and get a hold of his mom and talk to her. I don't know if you guys have heard about a young boy. His name's Samuel Bird. Another case that I just don't understand. I guess I do. I just don't want to understand how some of this stuff works. This young boy went, I'm going to say parts of it, he went missing, and he had left with some friends. Well, he never came back. It's been, I think, 4 months now. And somebody sent his mom videos of what they're saying is him. But from what I understand, you can't see the face clear through the video, but they're saying it's him, and just a bunch of people beating him up and forcing him to drink alcohol. And like, I don't know how much of that, like, I know that happened. She got the videos and stuff, but I don't know if it was really him. I don't know the details or whatever, but they've been searching for him, and it just blows my mind because these same kids, and then there's other kids that are talking about it that know these other kids, and they're putting their names out there. They're putting their names saying that they took his life and put him in the river and all this stuff. And it's like, why can't they get arrested, taken in for questioning? Like, what? Why? Like, they have their faces on camera, like, and it's because um if they don't have enough evidence, if they don't have enough whatever, and they take somebody in, well, then they can pay bail and get out. And it could also ruin the case, like, for them to be charged later or whatever. Like, I don't know exactly details how it works, but that's what they're saying in that case, that they want to wait until they have, like, proof that they can nail him down with. But it's just heartbreaking. And they think that they're getting closer to finding his remains because of the area. Like, there's been some big searches for him, thank God. And that family, like, his family needs closure. Like, it's just heartbreaking. But yeah, there's so many stories. That's why, I mean, people, be patient with us. It's hard. Like, there's so many stories that I do this all night long. I have a 3-year-old autistic child, ADHD, all the things. And Nicole has a full-time job and a daughter, and a special needs daughter. And same thing, she will stay her little butt up, like last night too. Or the night before, till 4 a.m. And Zach's the same way. Like I said, constantly blowing him up and everything. But it's not easy to keep up with all the cases. So sometimes people will send us messages. And here's another thing I did want to say, and I was going to say this earlier and I forgot. People will tag us to messages. There was some groups that I had been working with, not groups, like I'm talking like Navajo Nation, like that, and that had gave me some advice and stuff, and told me like how to do it to where they would be willing to go to my page and use our flyers and stuff, because there's a lot of pages that have it opened. So when people get upset with us because they'll tag us to stuff and we do not put it on our page. If it's something where I can clip it and put it on our business side of the page, I'll do that and like thank them or whatever. But when it comes to flyers and stuff, we do not share them from they want us to have our flyers consistent. They want it to be all from the same person, so they know that they don't have to like keep digging and digging. Because so we'll stay up and dig, but we'll use the information. We do pay attention to that, the information that people give us, and then we will take it apart, do what we need to do, but then we'll go back and see what else we can find to add to it, to if there is anything. And so we make our own flyers. The flyers, they don't want to see people just going on. And I totally get it, because when we first started, there were some flyers that were other people's stuff that were tagged and coming through, and it's people see something, tag it, like that. And there was some that come through and the person was found 3 years ago. The person was like, stuff like that. And so we like to just double check ourselves just to make sure. So that's why we make our own flyers. So if that, I just want people to understand that there's a reason to our madness. There's a reason why we do what we do. But we appreciate everybody that sends stuff, because there's some we don't see ourselves, and it gives us the information to pull their names and stuff too. So thank you for doing that. We do appreciate it. But that's why we do it that way. Hey, Doodlebug, didn't see you come in. And thank you. We try. We try. I've gotten told off for a couple of my typos. I guess they don't know me very well. Just bear with me and unscramble it. We'll fix it. One of them will catch it later. Just bear with me.
That, and I mean, I wish that people would be more mindful when they do make comments, because sometimes, families are seeing these comments, and
Yes.
some things that people say, I'm just like, what? Whatever possessed you to say? Like, why would that thought even go through your mind? But why would you then, take the time to type that out and post it. And I know that sometimes, people mean well most of the time and things like that, but geez, like,
It is.
I just have some
Exactly.
compassion for people.
Exactly. And there was one person in particular, and she's a great supporter. And so I didn't want to get rid of her because she is a great supporter and she does share and she does whatever, but she also had this habit of going and doing exactly that, putting stuff under people's flyers that just was like, I had to pull her aside one day and be like, listen, there's families, like these families that reach out to us, they're in these chats, they're reading these, they're sharing these. And one of her favorite things to say under almost every flyer was, they're Native American, they're O positive blood. I'm O positive blood. Why I'm part Native American, but she's like, they're O positive blood. People are taking them and cutting their guts out and selling their parts for, and I'm like, dude, like, this girl just lost her life. Like, stop. So I had to literally pull her aside and to have a talk, and she's gotten better. But yeah, just like Nicole said, please be mindful. You'd be surprised some of the stuff we get or read. Yeah. Doodlebug, you want to pop up and say hi before we close down? Anybody? Your last chance. All right, guys. Well, it has been over an hour. It's almost 2 hours. So if nobody's coming up, we can go ahead and close down. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who came in and supported us and being there. Like I said, like Nicole said, just understand where we're coming from. And we're busy mamas, and Zach's busy, and we've all, like, we're special needs kids. We love them to pieces, but it's a lot of work as well. My son just started ABA school and we've got our hands full, but it's not 5 cases we're covering. It's more like, I can't even keep count. And like I said, this is us staying up all night to get you the information. So what information is out there, trust me, we got it. If it's not out there, don't know what that was. If something's not listed on a flyer, it's because the family's not putting it out. The police isn't putting it out. The RCMP is not putting it out. There's a reason we don't leave stuff off on purpose. So we've had that quite a few times through Messenger too. Like, people ask, well, why didn't you put? Because it's not listed. Like, trust me, we do what we do because we care. If we didn't care, we're not doing this for fun. It's not fun. It's hard. It's emotional. It's rewarding when somebody's found, but it's not like we don't have anything else to do. So also be patient with us. Hey, Moose Man, welcome in. Quack. Sorry, quack is another thing we do on another channel. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to point that out too. And like I said, I appreciate you guys. Share our channel. Share it with your friends. Everybody make sure and click the like button. Like I said, that helps us get further out in the algorithm, which helps more people see their faces, hear their names, all that good stuff. Nicole, Zach, got anything to say?
Thank you guys for almost 11,000 members now, 500 subs here on YouTube, and
that's huge.
Just for showing up, sharing the flyers with us, and helping get the cases out there. And yeah, that's about it.
And if you do catch any typos, be kind and send it through messengers quietly so we can fix it and stop calling out Bratty on her typos.
Well, it's not even you because I'm the one typing the flyer. It's usually me.
Well, sometimes
and then I go back and I'm like, it was me. It was my bad. You typed it right in the message and I transferred it wrong. It was.
I always question myself. I'm like,
And thank you to all of the families that came back and that continue to stay in touch with us and everything. We love to stay up to date on all of their cases as well. I think every single one of them have kind of gained a spot in all of our hearts. Like we're
absolutely. Absolutely.
We're invested in each and every one of them. I feel like we spent a lot of time with each of them, just going over the case and getting to know them and all, the ins and outs of the whole thing. And it really brings you a lot closer to them. So
It really does. And, that's why when I say it's emotional, it's not that, we're a bunch of babies or anything. You get close to people. You get close to these families and you get to know the missing person or whatever. And then when you find one that, like, we're not just sharing them, we're talking to these people and they become a part of our life. And when we have to mark one deceased or whatever, it's heartbreaking. There's been times where I have to, like, you won't see me post for a day or two because I need to catch my breath again. It's like, not because you feel like you know who that person was sometimes, like, especially if it's a case that you're really into. It's like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach. Go ahead. If Nicole would stop talking. Just kidding.
Right? You know me. I can't shut my mouth.
It's always me. I can't help it. I open my mouth and I word vomit. Can't help it. Before he hits his button too, another thing too, to some people, like, I don't know who's in here, like, who shares the flyers or whatever. We appreciate and love that everybody shares the flyers. We love, love, love it. The one thing we ask, unless you're doing a live and using them that way, that's a whole different story or whatever. Unless you're printing them, unless you're putting them on a shirt, we don't care. Do what you got to do. But when you share them on the internet, please do not copy and paste. Please hit the share button, because when we update our flyers, or if somebody's located or found deceased or whatever, when we change our flyer, their flyer's not going to change with ours. And we've had people come at us too. Well, you guys need to change your flyers. We have. It's people that copy and paste it that are not. So we prefer for you to hit the share button. Not because we're being mean. There's a reason behind that too.
Right. Yeah.
Just want to thank everyone for supporting our journey and wanting to spread the word about the cases. Thank you to the families who came back and shared the updates. Thank you, Brady, Nicole, Jason, and Barb, for being such a wonderful group.
I love my group. You guys are all amazing. I adore each and every one of you, and I am blessed. God gave me, like, our friendship is amazing, and I'm blessed.
We are too.
I make you guys do a lot of work, not because of this, because you have to correct all my stuff all the time, but that just shows you love me. Barb, I don't know if Barb was in here when I told them that she will be back full time as soon as she moves. So I got to prepare her too, because she's had a long break. She hasn't really had a break because she's still involved. But as far as being on panel, she will be back full time.
Or else.
Or else. But all right, everyone. Well, we love you all. Love you guys on panel. Love you guys in chat. Please go back and like and share on our other videos as well. And we will be going. We don't have a set time and date yet, but we do have 2 cases that we'll be going live with here pretty soon. So
yes,
that's it.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a good night. Bye, guys. Hit the button. Hit the button. Just kidding.
Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me. comes up in the morning sky, there I will be. There I will be. Soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free.